a wearable device and devices now that let you control how you feel, whether you want to relax, be productive, de-stress. And with me is the CEO of Hapbee, Yona Shtern, to talk about, and great to have you back, first of all, and just kind of bring us up to date on the tech and how it works and the products that you have.
For sure. Well, Hapbee is a wellness platform. It's got devices like this neckband that I'm wearing. At CES, we launched a sleep mask, the Sleepy, and a bed topper. And basically what the devices allow you to do is to play the same magnetic signals that compounds you would otherwise ingest would do. So instead of having that cup of coffee or a Red Bull to be awake, or taking Adderall or nicotine to be focused, or adenosine or melatonin to fall asleep, you can just play the magnetic signal, not ingest anything into your body, and get the same effect.
Okay, so let's go back to the products, then I want to ask you a little bit about the science behind it. So we know the neck device, which you've got on, which I have used, and actually had success with it, I think. So I was productive when I was wearing it. I know I was trying the productive part. Now you have you said like a sleep cover, is that like a mattress cover, or
yes.
How does that look? Okay.
Well, one of the things that we discovered is that a lot of our customers use it for sleep. About 60% of people who use Hapbee use it for sleep. And this is great, it's wonderful. You can either wear it around your neck. I put it underneath my pillow when I want to sleep, and I put it on the deep sleep signal, and I sleep through the night. And I was somebody who was not sleeping through the night before I started using it. But it behooved us to maybe integrate the technology not into a necklace or something you can put under your pillow, but into the mattress itself or into the pillow. So that's what we started building. Okay.
And then you said there was also an eye mask? So
a sleep mask.
A sleep mask, okay.
We know a lot of people wear sleep masks to sleep. But effectively, all they really do is they block out the light. Imagine blocking out the light and playing a melatonin signal at the same time. That's what we built, and it's incredibly effective.
Okay, so tell me the science behind it. How does this work?
When you ingest something in your body, a cup of coffee, a gummy, you smoke a cigarette, what is happening is your body is metabolizing that compounding, and the compound, the molecules, they resonate. They resonate and they release a signal. That signal stimulates bioreceptors in your body, in your brain, in your muscles, in your central nervous system. What our scientists have figured out is you don't need to do all of that to release the signal to trigger your body to be sleepy or focused or alert. You can just play the magnetic signal, and that's what we do. We record all of these signals, caffeine, melatonin, CBD, and then we allow you with a push of a button to play them. Hapbee really is Spotify for how you want to feel.
That's interesting, because I took a look at your website today, and I know she had a 365-day guarantee. So if somebody wants to try it, they have a year.
Well, that's the whole thing. We were hearing from a lot of people, it sounds amazing. How do I try it? How do I try it without risk? And we were like, well, we know it works, so we're willing to take the risk for you. We really want to encourage people to have a risk-free user experience. And I have to tell you, since launching that, we've seen a significant increase in people trying and using and sticking with the product.
Well, it's interesting, because you know that I had that good experience with it, but I was like, I want to see it repeated.
Of course.
A few times before I truly believe. So now explain the business model, the hardware, the subscription, how does all that work?
We sell devices, and look, the reality is if we could produce the less expensive we can produce them, the more we want to get them out into the marketplace. Our objective when we sell one of these devices is effectively to break even. Because on the back end of that sale is a subscription. We invite customers to enroll in an all-access subscription. We've got 25 different lifestyle blends. Wake up in the morning, your morning cup of coffee, focus, and so on. That's available to customers on a subscription basis. So we've got the device sales, and then we've got the subscription on the back of it.
Okay, and then you've also got a growth strategy. So like business to consumer, business to business as well. Explain that.
Right. Well, the company really grew at the beginning based on getting its message out to individual customers. And most of those came through direct to consumer. Online sales, driving people through our website, giving them the opportunity to try the product on their own. what we've realized, CES was a perfect example of it. We had large organizations, both government and private, come to us and said, hey, this would be great in our hospital, in our care facility, working with large groups of people. We run a series of spas. We'd love to have this as part of the spa or a hospitality service. And we're like, yeah, we could do that. And so we built out a B2B sales channel, and that's going really, really well.
Interesting. And so that all came out of the CES.
It really, I mean, it was for us a large learning experience. When we really went there, we said, hey, this is an opportunity for us to meet more consumers and find more dealers. But what came out of that at the same time was a lot of, I would say, enterprise clients looking to integrate this into their wellness protocol.
Now, was 2021 your first year in business?
It was our second year in business, but it was really our first year in the market.
Okay.
Most of 2020 was spent just really developing the product.
Right.
The second half of 2021 was about building the foundation for growth, and 2022 is really about scaling.
Okay, so how was 2021? Kind of, I mean, we had that weird 2020 year, and so how did things?
It was a great year for us as a company. Every quarter has been better than the prior. We haven't yet announced our full year results for 2021, but they were really good. We're really excited, and we're continuing to build off of that momentum.
And scaling is your goal this year.
For sure.
And you're doing a lot of work with veterans groups.
You know, the work that we're doing with veterans groups is really, really gratifying. One group in particular that we work with in Florida called Gray Team has come back to us and said, this is the most successful thing that we've done as part of our wellness protocol. The alternatives for a lot of veterans, unfortunately, either suffering PTSD or insomnia, or just the issue or the challenge of reintegrating into society. Unfortunately, a lot of that comes with a lot of baggage. Usually what is being prescribed, unfortunately, to most veterans is chemical in nature. Sometimes it's narcotics, sometimes it's alcohol. It's very deleterious, it's very harmful. And what we've heard and what we've learned now is that there's an alternative, and it's very gratifying to see it having a very positive impact. Yeah. And you know, the only thing I will say is that I encourage anybody who's in the veterans community to please reach out to us. We want to work with you and we want to support you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take it with me the next time I go on a long flight, because
Please.
I cannot sleep on a flight. I'm going to see if that works, because if it does, that's worth every penny. So thank you so much, Yona, for
Thank
coming back.
you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
pleasure to talk to you.